How we doing? Hello. So this is experimental update 7. I didn't actually do the experimental last time it came out, but this time I'd like to. So last time we did Iron Teeth on the mountain hole, whereas this time we're going to go folk tales. So the question is, what do we want to do? So we could go for the final boss of, well, there's a few that I had in mind. Terraces, I think it was one. And the other one was Thousand Islands. This one is the final boss because I've never actually been able to survive this one. I've always had a colony fail on it. I'm just trying to remember which one it was. It was Meander or Terraces. I don't remember which. Actually, no, I did do Terraces. I've done Terraces before. I don't think I've ever actually... Oh, that's the one with the bridge. Yeah, I haven't actually done this one yet, so we'll do this one. Usually just do it on hard. Normal is too normal. Yeah, normal is just meh, so we'll do it on hard. We'll probably die, it's fine. Well, if they all die? How about that? Give a damn. Perfect. Fantastic name. Alright, what do we got? We got some sad water. So what's the gimmick? Oh, that's the gimmick. Oh, interesting. So what I just realized is we got to use the crap water for immediate water access, because our stairs down are there, whereas we can't access the water over here just yet. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so because you're being contaminated by that. So that's actually a really good candidate for a dome. But domes are quite difficult to build. It's a lot of stuff. You know, the things and the stuff and the junk. Alright, so let's path it up. Want a large pile. Let's do that again, but less crap. Yeah, over here. Let's start putting storage over there. I want the sort of core town centre around this thing. Need a couple of lumberjacks. Just dig up all that. These trees are dead, so there's no chance of them ever growing back to life again. So by doing it in grids, tall wild trees will naturally spread to neighbouring tiles and will just slowly expand over time. We should actually, do you know what? We should actually seed that one day. See if I can seed an entire forest. You know, I'll feed it water and everything, and yeah, see what happens. Water pump. Probably like 2 of them or something. I'll start with 1 and work our way up from there. Just pop you down to absolute minimum. What was the other thing I was after? Oh yes, we need to gather some berries. We need, yeah, let's pop it here. Some storage for all of that crap. Medium. It is a bit more expensive. It does hold a lot more of the good stuff. May or may not be a problem. We'll see. Then we need, no, not you. Science inventor. Precious inventor. Way out the way. All right. Let the beavers do their thing. We'll pump up you to 4. That way you get all of the construction done. I forget which... If it's this update or the previous one, they now wear gear. Which they didn't do before. Yeah, and they are now... Or at least the animation for gnawing on the trees was improved. I don't actually also remember when that happened as well. Previous update? Yeah. Because, yeah, the last update I did sort of skip over. I never really paid too close attention to it. Ooh, that's what I'm missing. Yeah, and you're also in storage. You're not in water anymore. Again, something that's been changed for a very long time. Start with 6 and work our way up from there. Well, actually, if anything, I want to get the... I got to get the everything going. That's why I sigh. Yes, you got to get the lumber mill going, which means you need to get a water wheel going to get the platforms and the forester. So, like, you can't... Which is bottlenecked by the inventor, so there's a lot of initial infrastructure to set up. Some names in game. Alright, from the top. Bam. Look at that. Yes, you can put, because this is a Unity game, you can put color codes in preceding your name and it'll change the color. We need some crops. Carrots are kind of terrible, but they are worthy. Rename. Wow, we're at -5. Oh, we're at thirst. Thirsty beavers. Hang on, no, we want that. Let's just not click things entirely randomly. Alright, we're only at -2 now. How bad is your thirst? Just thirsty for water or thirsty like a weeb? That's the real question. Berries, 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 berries. You, carrots, 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 carrots. And of course, being day 3, we're already on to drought territory, so this is a whole lot of not good. Because I haven't even started on dams yet. I think I may have already lost it, come to think of it. Uh-oh. Sad times are coming. I might hold on to names just until after the drought, because I have a feeling this is going to be a very short... Right, let's pause those, because we need to very desperately do that. Okay, we don't need... Well, we do need more, but we also don't need it before the levees. Or the whatever they are. Dams, levees, levees, dams. So we'll put the brakes on all of them. We just need to throw all the logs at this. Fortunately, the beaver's going to get a little exhausted. Yeah, I probably should have got 2 pumps going up earlier because of the the efficiency loss. 2, maybe even 3. Right, they're done. Yeah, the drought started. Yeah, this is probably not a good start. This is probably not a good start. Just pukes out dirty water there. What are we at? 6 days. Oh, no, they're screwed. They're screwed. What is it? It's 10 beavers. It's 2 water a day. Is it 2 water a day or 1 water? No, it's 2 water a day. So it needs 120 water. So there's no chance. I mean, the berry situation's even worse. But yeah. I don't give a damn. Well, we don't give a damn about these beavers. They're lost forever. Alright, so welcome back to Timberborn. This is definitely the first time that we've ever done this. So welcome to Pretty Good Town. A fresh set of beavers. Alright, so we're just going to Control-C, Control-V pretty much what I did last time. Yeah, hard mode is... It doesn't hold back. A pump. So the mistake that I made was not making enough of these. I don't know about Darkest Dungeon kind of hard, but definitely it's rough. It's sort of what I was alluding to before with you need everything very early on and you're very heavily bottlenecked by... you just need to do just so much at once. It can be brutal. Alright, so cut trees, we need to cut trees, we need to cut all of them, need to cut all of them. Cut you, we do our lines of trees again. Until we can actually grow trees. Go. We need our berry gatherer right there. And we need our dam right about there. I think that was also a day 3 drought too. So it had the minimum possible time for a drought, which is, yeah. Alright, now we need some warehouses. Again. Yeah, as I say, like you basically need to build everything, and it's really about picking like the most optimal build order. So we're gathering berries. You need to store some logs, please. Alright, we've got all those... Oh, we're fully employed now. As the jobs get used up, I'll start deleting the lumberjacks. Just that odd number is not... It's annoying me. If you didn't know also, if you hold down shift, it doesn't bring up the prompt to asking you to confirm deleting stuff. You water, you water, you water, you water, you water, You know, really focus on. I think water is secure now. We need to focus on the food concern. I think I got everything. I was only half paying attention to what I was clicking on. Right, we're day 3. So potentially next day is a drought alert day. Okay, no drought. This is good. Got a little bit more breathing room. I mean, I think I was just a little slow the other time too anyway. If I remember rightly, for the folktales, getting beavers to grow up, or getting more baby beavers, just requires housing. In the demo version of this game, there was a fertility stat, and where was it? The campfire would pump up the fertility by 50%, and that led to what could best be described as a beaver population explosion. It was like you would go from 16 beavers to 50 beavers. It was kind of funny, but also kind of annoying. All right, now we're at drought countdown. Yeah, we're a little slow on that, unfortunately. Because they're barely going to plant anything. Can I? No. Because, yeah, they're going to lose it in 3 days anyway. What do they take? Like 6 days, I think. Yeah, 4 days. And they won't mature. What I could have done was got them planted down there if I was smart. And then I would have at least something. Because I think this time it's going to be a food shortage. Pause you. Pause you. Because we've got fair whack of logs. So we should be able to haul a decent number of logs over here. There's only so many times you can hear the biolab glurp glurp. That is true. There's only so many times you can do stuff on Glebber before it drives you mad. There's actually a lot of games that I've been wanting to try out lately. I finally gave in and got Scrap Mechanic after like 9 years. I've been eyeing off that game since it came out. I don't remember what put it off me originally, but I finally committed to it. Just look at him draining the tank. And we've got no food at all. That's not a problem. Well, it's kind of pointless doing that now. Nearly made it. Yeah, they're already hungry. Alright, so I now have 2 final bosses, Thousand Islands and Meander. Alright. So, definitely not a practice this time. Oh dear. Damn. That's probably the narrowest I can do. Feels like a different strategy is needed. As I say, normally you would have access to the clean water here and just cut it off quite easily. I mean, I think I know what the answer is, and that is grow a little bit of food down there. That's probably the first thing to do. I like having 2 pumps. Again and again. This feels very familiar. I'm taking too long getting the farm up and running. But the thing I was looking at was doing that right there. So yeah, we want you and you. Then all of those done first. You second, and then a barrel after that. And then I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. And just throw a bajillion carrots at it. Even down here. Oh yeah, I need to assign. Some of the things with this game are kind of annoying. Like having to assign trees for cutting. It's a bit of a pain. Especially when you're restarting for the nth time and you have to do it over and over again. Okay, they're starting to plant farms. That's good. Oh, okay. So as a side note, I haven't been drinking much coffee the last week. It's also partly why I haven't been doing much. I've been suffering caffeine withdrawals for the last week, so I don't remember things done very good at the minute. It's really interesting because, like, as soon as I did it, I was getting headaches 18 hours after the last coffee. But having said that, I have been sleeping better since I cut off the afternoon coffee. I have started sleeping better and just not been permanently tired, or not as permanently tired. So it has had a positive benefit. Alright, the priority now is definitely that. Just rip those trees out of the ground and Start throwing them at the dams. Will you survive? I mean, we've killed a lot of beavers already. I mean, you haven't actually witnessed them. It's just been unrecoverable situations. I forgot to damn it! I forgot to turn that up. There was anticipation. I was like, hang on, are we not actually hitting a drought? And no, there it goes. Ooh, a Michelle. Interestingly, we do actually have water, but they're not drinking. The food supply is a bit concerning as well. Oh, we do have carrots coming up. I'm going to bring that up. Just so they can start harvesting. In fact, I'm going to bring that up. Because they can harvest whenever. That's not a problem. I want to get the water done. Got 3 tiles to go. It's 20, 40, 60. And we got nearly 60. I need more trees. I need to cut into the tree supply a little bit. Alright, we've got 0.8 of a day. We need maximum force on the construction crews. I appreciate that you're building the water storage, but it's kind of not necessary. If we can't dam it off. I think, yes. Although apparently I sound a little croaky. One more. You can do it. We believe in you. You have the power. 8 out of 20. Come on. Come on. It's going to be clutch. 12 out of 20. 14 out of 20. 16 out of 20. The drought is here. The water is slowing down. The water is slowed right down. Will we store at least some water? I think so. Alright. Let's bring that down to 18. I think yeah, because there was a bit of back pressure up there, we managed to just barely get it. Well, that's what I wanted anyway. Alright, so we've got some beavers that aren't doing anything. So we now need some inventor huts. Like 1, 2. What I like to do with the inventor huts is just drop their workplace right down. I'm gonna... we'll keep you pumping. You've got nothing better to do for now. Oh, you're just passed out from exhaustion. Prioritize harvesting, please. I don't know why you're planting. We need you to, like, seriously harvest that in a hurry. That's a bit more of a problem. You... carrots. Priority now, please. You also... carrots. In slightly less of a hurry. Also be a slow construction. Yeah, they're all passed out from exhaustion. From the 24-hour days. And your sound was off. Yeah, we got it this time, just barely. Yeah, that's why I leave one of the pumps running, because just suck it dry. My one annoyance with this game is it's really about just managing the first drought. Maybe to a lesser extent the second drought. It's really just building up to the first drought. I suppose it's also just building up to the first real drought, but it's always the very first drought of the game is really the first big major hurdle of the game. And then beyond that it gets easier and easier, even on hard. Bad tide does definitely mix things up a little bit. I mean, it will completely trash the water, of which I need to start investing in more water storage before that happens. What have we got to work with in terms of lumber? Not much. What I'm probably going to want to do is something like that there. So we can dip down. Actually, cheaper way of doing it is dip down here and then cut up along here, and so we can store water along here somewhere. Maybe even back here. Because then, like, we got oak trees. Oak trees do two things, don't they, on this? I can't remember. We'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, so that'll enable a nice growing area down here for trees and such as. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen, is you need a little bit of growing patch down. You need to make use of that growing patch down there. I wonder if they're trying to indicate it as to being like a channel that takes stuff away, takes the bad water away somewhere else. I'll probably use it for industrial activities. Maybe just like block that off and redirect it. And I found it very handy to put water wheels right behind what is it? Bad water source, bad water discharge. You know, just cut a channel, a straight channel, and just pack it with wheels. And yeah, just draw your power from that. Fogtails don't need that though. I just littered the top up here with wind turbines or windmills, and you're done. I'm not really sure if windmills up high actually has a difference. Certainly at least when I last tested it, which admittedly was a few updates ago now, it didn't make a difference. It didn't matter if they were high or low. You could put them on the bottom of the ground, and that was to generate as much as something up high. As I say, that may have changed though with update 6. I haven't tested it since like update 4 or something. Underground windmills are the most realistic. So I kind of want to do that now. I've just seen very intensive discussions about it. I'm like, I don't know that this is actually a thing. I've never observed it. I mean, and that checks out with what my testing was, that putting windmills at the bottom of the map are just as effective as at the top of the map. So it checks out. Ooh, I'm at 73. Oh, you need the wheel anyway, so I really want to get the dam across here going. Oh, you're 70, so that's done. Oh wait, you need the thingy anyway. I might be stuck on lumber. Cancel any of these. I'll return 11 logs. Is nothing else being built? No. So you need 15, which in turn means a power wheel. That's a lot of stuff. King Sisyphus dropping five big goal subs there. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate your generosity there. Thank you very much for that. Good God. No, you're right. I blanked out on the pile thing as well. I forgot that they can't. They got to send rubble to a pile, which is kind of annoying. It's another one of those annoying quirks of the game. It does make this a little more annoying too. I mean, it doesn't fundamentally solve this problem. Should make this more of a grid as well. Chunk. Why not send rubble to bedrock? I see what you did there. Question is, will the drought be more savage? You're going to sit on your ass. So we're not going to have any of that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It is doable. It's pushing it though. Flintstones, you actually reminded me of this. Used to just be always on at 5:30 to, was it 5:30 or 5 o'clock every night on TV. It was this guaranteed staple for the entirety of the 90s and early 2000s. It was just always on before the news. And so whenever the parents would go to put the news on, you would always be hearing the closing tune of the Flintstones. I forget where Scooby-Doo was. I think that was on the Saturday morning. Top Cat was weekday like 10 o'clock weekday mornings, so I never normally saw them because, you know, supposed to be in school and all. Samurai Pizza Cat fans come out of the woodwork. And it's droughty time once again. Alright. Thankfully, we're good on food. Another 6-day drought, so we're okay for now. That's going to stall out that. So we need like 2, 3 more. Reason we need a few more is need to actually cut them into planks. The beavers are apparently hopelessly inefficient. They only turn 1 log into 1 plank. Yeah, I need to get houses up and running because we're dying of old age now. We're not replacing beavers. They're not making baby beavers. Seems like the farmers are less willing to leave stuff out in the fields. Oh, that's why. That's why there's no workers. Right, first one's done. Food is good, water's good, at least for now, but it's very tense. I'm going to chuck you in there. It's probably not a great place for it, in fact. Because I want to drop down and, drop down here. Dam across there. And so I kind of wanted to cover both areas. Although I could turn this over to regular farming and go from there. Dang it. And you steal from somewhere else. Dear. Everything was motionless, and I thought wasn't really paying attention. And you start throwing down some lodges. Was that 12? Let me think about that in more detail, and maybe pull it back a little bit so it doesn't. So I have room for crap. I mean, not that it really matters. I'll just demolish it and rebuild it later anyway. All right. Chopping time. I mean, these are birch, so they're not. Oh no, there is some pine in there. Okay. But really need to get the lodges going to get more beavers producing. You're more interested in the pizza turtles? I was never big on the pizza turtles. It was one of those things that was on. I'm trying to remember now. What else was there? I remember Tiny Toons, which was before Animaniacs. That was the Animaniacs before Animaniacs. Widget the World Watcher. I always try to make random reference. Oh yeah, Yogi. Jetson. Oh, there was another one of those. That's the other one. The other Hanna-Barbera that was just permanently there. Watch Bullwinkle? No, I remember of it, but I don't think I watched much of it. Dogtanian and the Three Musker Hounds. I don't remember that one. Moose and Squirrel. I think that was after my time. Although it sounds very Canadian. Now that I think about it, mine were mostly limited to Warner Brothers. So your Roadrunner and Coyote was a staple. The bug that well, it was bundled up into a Saturday morning show or a 4 in the afternoon show, and that was where like Animaniacs and Tiny Toons lived. Ah, because we're actually getting something. We'll get housing for them. And the drought is over. Alright, now you need to build this crap. Bullwinkle came on at 5 AM Saturday. Sounds about right. The different channels had the different free-to-wear channels had different stuff. That's probably an equivalent that we had on, I think Channel 10 had the had Pizza Cats. 10 was weird for cartoons. Nine had Warner Brothers, 7 had Disney, and 2 had miscellaneous, generally BBC aligned. 7 also had Jetsons and what was the other one? Flintstone. But I think 9 or 10, I don't remember which, had Scooby-Doo. He-Man and G.I. Joe. I think those were all 10 things. Ah, excellent. Alright, pause. We don't need you doing that anymore. I like to do a mixture of the two trees. Birch is good. Like, it's not great efficiency, but you sort of need logs now, not in 30 cycles time. That actually expanded? No. Oh, well, you're done then. I didn't realize. There and there. Pine and oak in strips usually? That's not a bad idea. I usually just do it lazily in blocks. Gotta raise your working hours. Sure you're actually working. At some point I need to invest in better food. In the not too distant future. I'm going to pause this as soon as the 7 planks are in. Keep a patch of birches in emergency. You need logs ASAP. For me, it's usually just building enough at the oak trees to the point where you just have so much. It's just physically impossible to mine them all before the next lot grows or matures. 6 out of 7. One more. A 9 out of 10, 6 out of 7. We're so close. Do we have baby bee? Yeah, we do. They are making baby beavers. Excellent. Alright, we can set this to just perma cut trees now. Like that. Now that we've got a forester, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know if we're going to get that in the next drought. We should see a bad time sometime soon. Nope, thankfully. And I need to start preparing for that. And the way to start preparing for that is with a lot more liquid storage. I think first priority is get the next phase of dams done. Then after that, need to start converting this farmland over to potatoes. Where are we at? Yeah, potatoes, because these they multiply by I think 3 from memory. I was hovering over it. Yeah, one potato becomes 4 potatoes. Sorry, so there's a 4-to-1 ratio on potatoes. So it is really valuable to have. Ah, I've cleared out the top area. Yes, now we're just a slave to. Now we're just waiting for this to grow. With the power, by the power of stairs, what else can I do? Probably, actually, extend over here. Loop, 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 loop. It's a good excuse for a basin there too. Yeah, we should be able to maintain population. We should be able to sort of trundle along slowly. Without too many dramas. A later strategy that I do is actually to run the path down the water supply, so you really maximize the available land. Haven't actually harvested berries in a while too. I forgot about that. It's kind of important. It's funny. I remember that now, the slow flow time from the Helix. I haven't played that map in a really long time, probably like 2 years or something. Really long time. Oh, you're kind of pointless now. Yeah, so you're harvesting at least a few berries. But there's really not much to do now for until the drought ends, other than accumulate research points, which is what I like to do for every drought, is try and gather up some research points. And that's why I really need to think about what needs to be unlocked. Like, we don't need the big storage, we don't need those yet, we don't need double lodge. Yeah, double lodge was a triple lodge was fairly substantial and needed ramps to get up to them, unless you sink them down a tile. Yeah, I think potatoes are the next priority. So we need a gorilla. We got forester, gear workshops. Probably a little ways. Metal, yeah, it's a little ways off. Yeah, I think beyond that, like actual water wheels, be the way to go. Get the great shaft of power up to the industry. There's not really a good place for industry on this map, at least not up here. Hungry but don't want to eat everything. You sure you're not a cat? And then, okay, the uppities are that actually, it's not 100% sure if they can walk along those. Like, they can't, whether or not they can actually like walk across here and then access that one. I don't think they can though. The height of, oh, I'm actually too low. Yeah, you want to go there. Which does answer my question. We do need levees. Like that there. Just cut off, just choke the flow a little bit. Oh, oh no. I thought the birches had grown, but no. I might as well just change those to pine and get it done with. The oaks up there are worth 8, but I don't think it's really worthwhile. I mean, I'm just going to annihilate those when I get to them. I think from memory, they wanted to... Wait, you're only 3. I thought you were 4. So that's no wonder I'm short on beavers. I thought that was 4, not 3. Just really grow the population slowly, kinda slowly. Eating something might be better than eating nothing? I don't know. Eating sand might not necessarily be the most brilliant thing ever. It might be better than nothing. It might be worse than nothing. I'm tempted to demolish the power wheel just to save that. I'm going to save the game and try that. Because I can recover that over here quite easily. That's why I was thinking it's worthwhile doing. Yeah, and just obliterate all that. Realistically, probably what I'll do long term is just flood this whole area and lift the water up a height and build over here. It's just more easy water storage that's away from bad water. Fewer beavers means fewer mouths to feed during droughts. That is true. That is why I'm not particularly eager to grow the population too much. I mean, maybe even knowing that, just raise it to 12. I do need a little bit more beavers, but not a huge amount. And you can now start chewing away on them. That'll give us more lumber to then build over here. Oh, there goes the drought. Excellent. That'll help flush at least some of that bad water out as it comes around. Keep this relatively clean. Yeah, the best control for droughts is population control. Keep the population sensible, and it's more manageable. My trouble is it's always the water that runs out, inevitably. Oh, thank you, autosave. The question is, do I make a direct path along there and link that up? Is it worth doing? Maybe throwing up, platforms out. Anything to get the moving distance down, I see as a worthy endeavour. But I want to start making a start on potatoes. Just a matter of getting the grill up and running, which needs a decent supply of logs. Yeah, I need. Alright, I do actually need more beavers now. Before getting carried away like that, let's account for a bigger thingy. Oops, that's a ramp. 1, 2, 3. And then do like that. That would be smarter. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you store potatoes. You store grilled potatoes. Store that's cattails, chestnuts, cattail flower, dandelions, spatterdock. There's the spatterdock. New store. That's chestnuts, grilled spatterdock. I'm going to set these to low priority. There. I'm trying to make these beavers actually do some work around here, and it's not going so well. They keep not breeding, and not. Well, I suppose it's kind of me, but they keep not breeding for the. I mean, it's probably a case of them needing the social life to do the stuff. Oh no, we got another one. Another one was born. It's always good to have 2 farms, one for planting, one for harvesting. Probably hear that one a lot. Very useful. One set for harvesting. It's just very labour intensive though. Read what the ratio of harvesting to planting was, but I forgot. Yeah, same. I never remember those things. As I said, when I said at the very beginning, there is a ratio for actual plants to beavers, but it's too hard to remember. Ah, bad time. Bad time. Oh. Oh, crap. Alright, we're at our first bad time. That means planting's probably kind of pointless. Fortunately, I don't really have the manpower. Well, we'll do what we can. Chop down as many trees as we can. Yeah, everything's gonna die quite badly. Best we can do is just really stock up on carrots and focus on harvesting. Or focus on collecting water and harvesting. In fact, I might even... That's fine. Let's pause you. Because, like, dead trees are still going to give logs regardless. So we'll just focus on harvesting. And here we go. And we just need to harvest as much as physically possible. Oh crap, I need it. So, as a side note, do need to end soon. Just looking at that all dying, it's like, oh dear. Alright, you are no longer useful to me. As soon as this goes down to 0, I'll pause them. We should have enough water. That should be fine. Drying. Yeah, they're all dead now. That's the end of that. We did get 300, so that's alright. You can't do anything anymore. We can unpause you. You can start processing logs. And we can just start gathering as many trees as possible. Hopefully, what are we, 7 days? I'm not 100% sure if they can survive that. Oh no, that's fine. No, no, no. Not 700. It's what? I need like 100 and 100. It's 10 beavers. It's two of each per day, I think it was. Or food is a bit complicated because the value you get out of carrots is a bit less. But we do have the berries stored up anyway. In fact, let's get you going. Hopefully, yeah, it's already killed them by contamination. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. But yeah, we can harvest these berries. At least save some of it. Berries, and at least really try and salvage as much food as possible.